Fucking bees. I hate bees. They're so annoying. They're always flying around, stinging people and shit with their buzzing noise. Buzz, buzz. All these fucking noises and shit, always swarming around you, being an asshole. Especially those wasps. They're fucking assholes. Like, they're like the biggest assholes of all the bees. Like, they sting you multiple times and they don't die. They sting you multiple times and it fucking hurts like shit. I hate bees. Like, the only thing good about bees is the honey that they make. That's it. The honeycombs and the honey, that's all that's good about them. Everything else, they're a bunch of fucking assholes. Besides the bumblebee. Bumblebees are the nicest motherfuckers. You know, you can actually piss them off too, so. Well, let's get into the actual bee. The beekeeper. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, beekeepers, you know, they do their job. You know, they fucking deal with bees all the time. They take honey out of their shit. And they sell it to fucking people. Farms, stores. Jason Statham. 2024 movie. I guess we just get into that. So, the beekeeper. I see this a couple days ago. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm not saying it's, like, perfect. But it's enjoyable. I did really laugh at a couple of parts in this movie. But this isn't the first time you see Statham go around beating the shit out of people. I'll tell you that right now. This ain't the first time you see shit like that. So, yeah, he's a beekeeper, and he's retired from being an agent. Well, not an agent. Well, he was a part of this organization that's, you know, it's like a fucking FBI type of shit, but it's like a bigger thing. You know, it's like way bigger, way higher up. And so he's retired. He's on this farm. He's doing his beekeeper shit, getting honey from the bees. And he shares it with this lady, played by, what the fuck is her name? Is from the Cosby Show. God damn it, I had her in my head, and I can't fucking remember these people's names. Like, it happens every time with this shit. I think it was, it's coming to me. Whatever the fuck her name is. She's from the Cosby Show, and, he lives with her, and he shares the farm with her, and I use it to make bees, you know, jizz, their honey and stuff like that. And one day, she's on a computer. I think she's trying to deal with bills or something like that. And all of a sudden, these scammers pop up there, and she falls for it like an idiot. And don't make a fucking excuse saying that, oh, she's old, she's senile, this and that. Don't fucking use that type of excuse. Don't pull that bullshit. She should know she should be fucking smarter than that, not fall for these goddamn scammers. There's a lot of smart old people out there that don't fall for shit like this. This is ridiculous. And her dumb old ass just falls for it, and she loses all her money because she falls for these scammer fucking dorky losers. And then she decides to kill herself because she fucked up. Because she's a fucking dumbass. So that shit happened. And Statham like walks in the house with a knife, and all of a sudden her daughter points a gun at him, and she's like part of the FBI. He's like, "What are you doing by my mom's house with a knife in there? What are you doing?" And he gets arrested and this and that, and he gets let out because she made a mistake. Turns out he didn't do it. Well, he didn't really do it. She killed herself. I mean, the fuck, man? Like, how's it his fault? He didn't do anything. He just walked in there with a knife and tried to see what the hell is going on, and find out his friend killed herself. So now he decides he'll get revenge because the FBI can't find him. So he can. So he calls this organization the Hive. Calls him on the phone and saying, well, where are these people at? And this is the best part of the movie. This is the best part. When he fucking shows up to this piece of shit scammers company, the scammer company. He shows up to their fucking building with these two gasolines. He goes in there and beats the shit out of everybody. It's fucking hilarious. Like, one of the funniest shits I ever seen Stan been in a long time. It's funny as fuck. He goes in there, he starts beating the shit out of everybody. And he beats up the beats up one of the scammer guys on the phone. He started banging his fucking head in the keyboard. I was like laughing my fucking ass off. That shit was like so fucking hilarious, man. That was like the best part of the movie. He burns it down and beats up these agents and shit. And he gets out of there. And after that, it's like, I mean, yeah, there's so good, funny scenes later on throughout the movie, but it starts to like, there's parts where it drags, and there's like a couple parts that are boring and this and that. The FBI agent lady can be cringe at times, and the other guy she works with can be a cringe ball too. but they're not that cringe. But I can actually kind of deal with them. You know, the FBI lady's an idiot. She let fucking Jason Statham do his job and revenge her fucking mother. You know, but she's being a fucking bitch. Like she can't. She's like, oh, I'm just doing my job because I'm an FBI agent. He's revenging your mother, you fucking idiot. Put the goddamn gun down. Stop pointing a gun at him. Oh, because I'm doing my job. Fuck out of here. Oh yeah, Jeremy Irons plays fucking oh yeah, because what's his name? That fucking squarehead motherfucker. What's that kid's name? Josh Hutcherson? Yeah, Josh Hutcherson, he's the whole crook who's run these scammers, organizations and businesses. And his fucking Jeremy Irons works with him, and Jeremy Irons always telling him to stop doing shit like this and all that, blah 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 blah. I like Jeremy Irons' character in this. You know, he's actually pretty interesting in here. The fucking dorky Josh Hutcherson, squarehead. You know, he always talking shit. Yeah, I don't care about this guy. I care about this guy. Fucking nerd. He's fucking saying he's scared of your ass anyways. You know, fucking little dweeb. Fucking, like I said. Yeah, like the next scene or something like that. Like I said, it's like full of like these couple of these boring scenes, and then this one scene of the dorky scammer guy who run the whole fucking company shows up with his goons, show the Beekeeper's place to shoot him, and he already knew that they were there, so he's not stupid. So he beats the shit out of them and cuts the kid's fucking fingers off, and fucking lets him go again on purpose, so he could follow him. So then, like, he's like in the pickup truck, the dorky scammer kid. He's on the pickup truck, like talking on the phone and shit to Josh Hutcherson, saying this and that. And Steve comes out of nowhere, hooks him to the fucking the truck, and sends him flying off the bridge, and he dies in the water or some shit. And he's like, "All right, Hutcherson, I'm coming after you too." So that shit happened. Then all of a sudden, you got this really goofy part where. So Jeremy Irons decides to call, you know, the special person from the Hive to go take out Statham. And he calls the lady, and the lady's like, "Oh, sure, I'll send somebody in no time to go after him." Statham's at the gas station. Then all of a sudden, she just shows out of nowhere and starts fucking going all Looney Tunes on the motherfucker. And she looks like a Looney Tunes character. I'm like, what the fuck? Fucking pink, purple fucking suit, goofy lesbian hair and shit. Shooting a big ass machine gun off her fucking pickup truck. Like, what the fuck is going on here? What is this, Crash Bandicoot? Like, this is getting out of hand. And that part like killed the movie for me a little bit. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? I was so turned off by that scene. I was like, this is like the dumbest shit I ever seen in my life. And after that part, I was like, oh man, I don't know if I can fucking get back up from that part. But it did. It went back up again. It got better again later on. So, because that scene really fucking killed it for me. That fucking lesbian looking lady with that fucking big ass machine gun wearing a fucking pink purple suit. It's like, it's over exaggerating the character, aren't we? I'm fine as a female, but why do you make her dress like that? She's like an idiot. Oh yeah, I remember her name now. It's Felicia Rashad. That's her name now. It's Felicia Rashad. That was the grandma. Or the mother. So yeah, fucking that whole scene is just, the fuck were they doing with that? And like I said, there's more boring scenes with the FBI agents, blah, 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 blah. Goofy, silly, cringe jokes, and this and that. I'm like, I don't care about this. We're staying on. I want to see them kick more goofy, dorky guys' asses. These fucking nerds. I love when Steve goes there and beats the shit out of these fucking dorks. And they cry like a little Wheaties from Weedy Hut Juniors. It's fucking hilarious, man. It's like, this is like one of the best movies of this year. Now I'm starting to change my mind again. It's like, it's pretty mixed to me. There's times I think it's a really good movie. There's times I don't think it's a really good movie because those boring ass scenes, especially that part with that Looney Tunes crazy ass lady that works for the Hive. It's just a little bit too much to me with that whole scene. They need to make more movies like that where a big fucking masculine guy beats shit out of dorky beta males. They need to make more movies like this. It's fucking hilarious when they do shit like this. They need to make like another one. Another one of these, because we don't need sequels all the time. I don't know why people always want fucking sequels all the time. I mean, sometimes it's reasonable and other times it's not necessary. Even though at the end of this movie, it looked like they're going to make a sequel to this or something. And I'm like, we don't need a sequel to every fucking movie. We had like fucking 3 Transport movies. How many? We need like 3 Beekeeper movies? I don't know. Like I said, the movie left out like a weird cliffhanger or something. at the end. Well, we'll get to the end soon. Then I'm thinking like another scene where I guess he goes to the hive where he cuts a lady's finger off that works at the hive before he went to the hive. He goes in there and gets some weapons, steal a bunch of shit, hack into computers, and he leaves. And then back, like I said, back to those FBI agents, blah 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 blah. Josh Hutcherson, Jeremy Irons, Iron Cereal, part of Complete Balanced Breakfast, they're talking about bullshit. And Josh Hutcherson's like, oh, I ain't scared of Jason Statham, I ain't scared of that guy. Like a little bitch. So yeah, that part's happened, and then once again another scammer is going on, another fucking crazy scammer again. This guy's like, oh blah 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 blah, another one. And this time, I think the SWAT team shows up, and he was like, "No, you guys need to fuck off. I'm doing my business. I'm not going anywhere. Blah blah blah. You better call my boss about this, bro." So he talking to the boss on the phone, talking to Josh Hutcherson, and he was saying that Jeremy Irons sent me here to protect this guy, and he was like, "I don't give a fuck what Jeremy Irons thinks. I'm in charge too. So you guys get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my scammer fucking company. Get the fuck out of here." They're like, all right, sure, we'll leave. Once they're about to leave, Sam shows up after beating up those army soldiers downstairs. He shows up and he gets in like a big fight with those motherfuckers. Kicks everyone's asses. I really like that scene too when they're fighting the building again. It's like the only best parts of this movie is where he beats the shit out of scammers and shit. That's like the best part of the movie. He beats the shit out of these dorky scammers. That's like the best part of this whole movie. Those are only the great parts. I mean, also the last part, like the mansion part was pretty good too, but nothing beats the part when he goes to these buildings and beats the shit out of these scammers. Those are the best parts. Those two parts are the best parts of the whole entire movie. Like, the worst part of this movie was that Looney Tunes lady from the hive that showed up to the gas station to shoot Statham. She just comes out of nowhere. Like, all of a sudden, she just finds him right away. Like, snap, just like that. She just finds the motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? This crazy Looney Tunes lesbian-looking bitch just comes out of nowhere with a big-ass machine gun and starts shooting with it. That part was like a little bit too overboard in my opinion. A little bit too overboard. We didn't need that. She should have just, been like a normal fucking chick with a regular gun or something like that. I think they did way too much with that scene, and it's like, it's too much. The whole fucking Looney Tunes lesbian looking bitch is like, what the fuck? Fucking big ass mini machine gun, like, just, what the fuck was that guy thinking with that shit? Like I said, that shit like turned me the fuck off of that scene. I'm like, we didn't need all this shit. But anyways, let's go back. The part where he's at the second building where all the scammers are at is like, that was a really great part. He was like fighting these other fucking SWAT team soldiers and this and that. He gets out there, gets inside the top of the elevator and like shooting up in the ceiling of the elevator, and he beats their asses and everything. And like all that scene was great. But these boring scenes with fucking those FBI agents making cringe ass jokes is just, I don't care about these fucking people. I care about their fucking boring ass jokes. Like this chick tries so hard in this movie. The black FBI chick, she tries so hard in this movie to be great, but she's not really that great. She's not that good of an actress. It's just the way she acts in this movie is just boring, fucking boring. It's just she don't fit in this movie. The way she acts and everything. That's just me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I don't think she's that good of an actor. She's like okay. She's not like the best actor in the world, best actress or anything like that. But she wasn't that great here. She was just cringe, making all these goofy ass jokes, trying to be spectacular at acting or something. She just didn't fit in the Statham movie. But yeah, then we got this other guy who looks like fucking Ron Perlman. He's like a guy that fucking Josh Hutcherson hired or something like that. I'm like, this guy looks pretty fucking cool. He has like a robotic leg and shit. And he was pretty cool too. We fought Statham and shit. Fucking Statham like shoots him in the face with a gun. And he's like still fine, and like he fights Statham in that mirror room. I was like, that part's pretty awesome. It reminds you of, like Bruce Lee in the Enter the Dragon shit. Like that part was awesome too. I like that part. Then that last part, the ending part, was like a cliffhanger, and it felt like it was rushed. Because when Josh Hutcherson's mother is like a president of the United States or something. I was like, that's pretty fucking weird. Also it's not weird because Joe Biden is a president of the United States, and his son does drugs, so it makes a lot of sense. So yeah, that happens. She's like the president of the United States, and her son's a druggie, and he does scammer shit. ironic. So, like, he like goes in there right away after fucking pushing Jeremy Irons to the side because Jeremy Irons tried to stop him from killing that boy or man, or what you want to call him. He's like a little boy to me, but fuck it. It's like it was rushed. He just goes right in there and shoots the kid in the face. He jumps out the window, and the FBI agent girl is pointing a gun at him, trying to not let him go. Then she lets him go, and he jumps in the water and scuba dives out of there. The end. That was the end. I was like, it felt rushed. It felt fucking rushed. It felt like the ending of Game of Death. Remember Game of Death? How, I mean, it wasn't Bruce Lee's fault that movie ended like that because he died and he couldn't finish the movie. Bruce Lee only did like 40 minutes of that movie, and you know it sucks. Those fucking assholes didn't kill him off in China, he would finish that movie and it would have been a fucking masterpiece because he was fucking fighting a 7-foot tall Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's fucking awesome, man. And those fucking Chinese motherfuckers took him out over there. It's fucking a goddamn shame. You know, we had one of the best movies of all time, and those motherfuckers took him out. You know, it sucks. It fucking sucks. And that's what that scene reminded me of. This ending scene of The Beekeeper reminded me of that. It was like, it felt fucking rushed. It's like Statham just gave up afterwards or something like that after the end of the movie or something. He just jumps right into the fucking president's room, shoots the kid in the face, Josh Hutcherson in the face. He jumps out the fucking window. FBI agent won't let him go, but she decided to let him go because he revenged her mother, so he jumped in the water and scuba dives out of there. It felt very rushed to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's not just me. Maybe everyone else agrees with me too, but that's how I feel like. But the rest of everything else was great about the movie. Like I said, the best parts when he goes to those buildings and beats the shit out of those nerdy, dorky motherfuckers. I love that shit. He should get one of them a fucking wedgie too. That would have fucking hilarious. Oh yeah, another part was funny about this movie is when he fucking grabs the stapler and start hitting the guy's head with the stapler. Like, ow, 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 ow. That shit was fucking hilarious too. We need more movies like this where alpha male beats the shit out of beta males. He goes in there and starts beating the shit out of these dorky guys. We need more movies like that, man. It's fucking hilarious. We need more shit like that. It just cracks me the fuck up when you beat all these dorky guys up. Fucking cry like little weenies from Weenie Hut Juniors, man. You know what? I might get a Blu-ray of this movie. I might think about getting a Blu-ray. You know, like I said, I'm pretty mixed on like a couple scenes about this movie. Fucking Felice Rashadsker is dumb as shit. But I don't mind watching that scene. I mean, come on. Old people are smarter than that. Just old people are not that fucking stupid. But, like, the most scene I will skip if I get the fucking... I mean, I am going to get the fucking Blu-ray of this movie. I am going to get it. When I do get the Blu-ray of this movie, I'm going to skip that fucking scene with that crazy lady dressed like a Looney Tunes character and like a lesbian. I'm going to skip that scene. When she goes to the gas station and shooting the mini machine gun. That's skippable. I'm going to skip that scene. That shit was fucking retarded. I'm not watching the scene ever again. Like, why the fuck would he put that in there, the director? This is the same guy who did that fucking Suicide Squad movie. I never watched it, but a lot of people liked it. But he's the same guy who did that movie, so... I think he did the original Suicide Squad movie. But this is, like, way better than that fucking movie, I'll tell you that. This is actually really better. But, yeah, I'm skipping that fucking scene, the gas station scene. That shit was terrible. They should have never put that in the movie. That should have been, like, a deleted scene or something. Or change the character to someone that's not like a goddamn Looney Tunes character. Do you know what else is funny about this movie? You know what else? The character, the first scammer dude. It was funny when he was talking to Josh Hutcherson on the phone. He was like, he went through my bed like a fucking toilet paper or something. Like, what the fuck? That was like the most funniest scene when he said that. He's like, he went through my bed like in a toilet paper. I was like, so fucking hilarious when he said that shit. Because, you know, Sam's like unstoppable. So it was fucking funny as shit when he said that. He went through my bed like a toilet paper. Oh. Man, these movies in January. It's like last January when that movie Plane came out, and that was good too. It's like January. It's like every January. It seems like they always have this random movie that is really fucking good. That just comes out of blue with this weird title. Plane, The Beekeeper. It's like these weird titles, and you go see the movie. It's like it's fucking awesome.